thank you all for being here tonight. As we start our agenda work session, attempting to set the agenda for our next regular council meeting, which currently is scheduled for August 24th, although a couple of members of council will not be here that night. So I would like to float the idea of potentially canceling that meeting. I mean, there are 3 items of business that we could potentially deal with. One has to do with the mowing bids, and then 2 are grant applications. But before we do that, let's have the roll call, please.
Mayor Lambert.
Here.
Vice Mayor Sewell.
Here.
Councilmember Cagle.
Here.
Councilmember Hamilton. Here. Councilmember Williams.
Here.
City Manager Miller.
Here.
City Attorney Butcher.
Here. All right, the items ahead of us would be, again, under old business would be item A, resolution 2677, which would be in regard to awarding bids for mowing of private properties, which is something we had talked about the last council meeting, I believe.
We
Talked about it.
yeah, we received no bids on the first round, so Kenny and his staff are making some calls to make sure that we got some people, hopefully generate some interest for them to submit. Do you think we have a couple?
Yes, we saw, I think, 4 today.
Okay, good.
Good deal. And then, under new business, we would have just the grant consent agenda, which would be a resolution to apply for and accept a recycling grant, and then another resolution to apply for and accept a burn grant for the police department. Is there a desire among council to cancel the next meeting? Unless there is something that I'm not aware of, the grant consent agenda, those 2 items, potentially, could we do those tonight? Now?
Well, yes and no. I mean, you could go ahead and approve it now, but I don't have all of the information for the recycling grant. The burn grant, please, because there's not another meeting between the 24th and the next meeting. It's due on September 5th.
The concepts of both these grants we have put in year after year, though, have we not?
Except for the recycling, there has been some changes, and I'm going back and forth right now with TDEC to hammer out some issues.
Is there a date sensitive issue with that one? Is there?
No, that one's not due till October 2nd, so that one's fine. We can push it to later. But if you'd like to move the burn grant up, I'd be ready to do that. I can actually get that resolution. It's the same one we do every year, and I just changed the amount we received and the date, and that's it. So I could go do that real quick between meetings.
But we do that? Could we not?
Yeah, I'm perfectly fine with that. I can get it ready.
Same amount that comes in.
It went up $2. We get $2 more.
Is that $2 more?
Oh, again, it's,
We won't have enough for a quorum on the 24th.
we would have barely enough. We would have 3, so technically we could actually have a meeting. Whether, I don't know how good I feel about conducting, business with the bare minimum of a quorum here. Obviously, it's legal, we could do it. Does council, do you have thoughts one way or another? We've been,
Have it, we got enough for a quorum.
One of the ones that will not be here.
okay.
Yeah, but both of you have informed me about this once ago. Some issues that have come up, so.
Well,
I mean, I would rather have many years of office. Go ahead, claim.
I guess that's the one issue. You have award of bids and the one grant right now. If we have any pressing matters, I can always call, get hold of the mayor, and have a special meeting on that. But it's up to you as whether or not you want to come in on Thursday night for 2 items.
But we do put up to that, and the other one, it's not due till October, but charter of it states we have to have 2 meetings, but then we have to do 1 meeting.
You have to meet monthly.
We will have the same issue probably in October.
That's what I understand. Let's see, I know that there are not going to be much of a quorum as possible, 4 or 5, I'm fine with, but when we get down to 3, I kind of look at what the items are. I've known for over a month now that 2 of you were going to be missing, so I'm working with staff to get some of our major items on the agenda now. That's why tonight's kind of loaded a little bit. It's up to the council.
Can't run these, what's up the other two?
The item 1 is going to be late, so it's until, but if you do have a bare minimum, someone's sick or something happens, then yes, it's a decision.
That's September 24th.
August.
August or-
All right, the 3 weeks right there in a row, we're gonna be short on the council. 3 or 4 weeks right in a row.
3 consecutive. I don't think we'll have more than 2 gone at a time, other than this one meeting.
This one and one in October, what I understand from.
Is that the first meeting in
Let
October?
me check the calendar here.
October, ball break.
September 14th, we have 2 out. September 28th, 1 out. October 12th, 2 out. October 26th, everyone will be here.
I just can't see the council, your time, we just got 3 weeks.
Okay. That's fine. We'll come in and August 24th, I guess we'll meet and theoretically we'll be very brief. All right. Does anyone have questions about the items here? Okay. Ms. Helen, do you have anything not on the agenda? Okay. Mr. Williams?
No, sir.
Mr. Sewell? Mr. Gabe? All right. With that, we will adjourn this meeting and break for about 8 minutes until we start our regular council meeting.